right, it's official. Wisconsin is Cruz country. The Texas Center are winning yet another state over Donald Trump and gaining on the front runner in the delegate count. So is a contested convention all but certain, with Trump coming in #1 and Cruz #2. Joining us right now is political analyst Scott Rasmussen. He's the founding president of the digital news service Stirk. Welcome back, Scott. First off, what do you take from Wisconsin? I look at the distance of the win. This is a substantial victory.
Right. This was a big win, 13 points, bigger than projected. It suggests that a lot of people who do not want Donald Trump as president or as a Republican nominee are coalescing behind an alternative. It's also a tribute to Scott Walker, the Wisconsin governor, who strongly backed Ted Cruz. And for whatever reason, Donald Trump attacked Scott Walker in his home state. Didn't make any sense at all.
He ended up winning Paul Ryan's district,
right.
Did Donald Trump, which is odd, too, because he's a rock star there. Now, one thing that Cruz has, a very impressive organization, yes. And we're seeing it in the acquisition of unbound delegates. Where?
Right. North Dakota, 28 delegates at stake. Ted Cruz picked up between 18 and 26 of those delegates.
That was just a few days ago.
Just a couple days ago. Donald Trump got 1. We're seeing the same thing in Colorado. 6 have been selected, all Cruz supporters. We're going to see the same thing in Wyoming. And remember, in what I call the primary of the unbound delegates, there are more delegates at stake than in any individual state, twice as many as California.
So now looking ahead, we had 2 weeks. We have no debates in between. Donald Trump has to get over 50% in New York to be dominant, right, and get all 95 delegates.
Yeah, don't know if he can get there. We'll have to wait and see how much last night's results affect New York. After New York, it goes to other northeastern states. Donald Trump will have a couple of good weeks, but after that, the map looks very bad, and it could be that Ted Cruz will win heavily down the stretch in places like South Dakota, Montana, and I expect he would win California as well.
He would, even though Donald Trump right currently is up by 8 in California.
Yeah, but what we're seeing is a shift in all of those numbers. And look, the reality is nobody is going to have 1,237 pledged delegates going into the convention. There will be a lot of deal-making and talk beforehand. Right. But the nominee is going to be either Ted Cruz or Donald Trump. All the other talk is just fantasy.
So let's look at this. Donald Trump might have the bigger name, maybe the better message and the better presentation, but the better organization, Cruz is better organized. Are you seeing that? And if so, do you think Donald Trump could get up to speed quickly?
You know, he brought on Paul Manafort to run his delegate effort, a veteran who has a great history in the Republican Party, but he's starting from so far behind, I don't know if he can get there quickly enough.
Wow, so it's going to be interesting to see, because you have someone, Hillary Clinton, with 740 employees and Donald Trump with 95.
And look, let's face it, with the results last night, you have to say the chances of Donald Trump being the nominee are below 50%. This is a big shift.
Scott Rasmussen, thanks so much.
Thank you.
An exciting time.